Hey, good morning. Rennie, is that you?
It's me. I hope to continue to be me throughout the day. Yes, no, it's me.
Woohoo.
What's up?
Well, it's just a beautiful morning here in Napa, and we've got some more questions to ask you today to put you on the spot.
I have to be on the hot seat today.
You're on the hot seat.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about yesterday? I put you in the hot seat, but it didn't quite work out where you put yourself on the hot seat.
That's true.
You,
So, well, you can. If you want to go, I can go hot seat today. I'm okay with it.
no. And in fact, when we were done, you were blaming me, saying, "Well, you didn't really tee me up as if I should be in the hot seat."
See.
So again, I'm playing for my partner. My fault.
But it's significant because we circle back a little bit. I started telling a story as to why I failed. Right.
Oh, I see. That's right. Oh, that's right. So you were making excuses, blaming me.
Go. See, it happens
Beautiful.
to all of us, and so this is just like a tournament. We're looking to come up with, to stay on task and to, come up with the win here.
Right.
So, okay, here's your question.
Oh, and by the way, we got to cut this short because I got to get out of here in 15 minutes. And I know that we usually just blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we wander on.
Yes.
So this is a quickie. So, what is your current routine? Your current routine when you go out to play your first round, and you're not at home there in Mission Hills where you just gotta kind of skip out to the courts 100 yards away, but you're in Texas, you're at the National Indoor, say, and you got to go from the hotel to the tournament, to the club. And so what's going on in your head that the players can use that helps you, like when you take that first step out to the court, between hotel and court?
So the first rounds for me are always a little nervy. Just because maybe I haven't played a tournament in weeks, months. Maybe it's my first tournament of the year, and so I'm trying to just really take everything down in terms of expectations. I'm trying to not get into all right, well, man, come on, you're seated, you're one of the top guys here.
Right.
And you could walk into the club for your first round match and you haven't seen guys for a while, and you don't know the guy you're playing today.
Right.
So there's a lot of stuff that I could be thinking about, and so what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to almost get into my between points routine. Right. As I'm walking over. And my between points routine, as we've talked about before, the first thing I go to after every point is to the hook of a song. Right? So whether it's a vocal or whether it's an instrumental, whatever it is,
right.
I've already picked out, and it's not always the same song, but I've picked out for that day, here's what I'm going to,
right.
Here's the hook I'm going to. I start rehearsing that hook as I'm walking over because I want something to take my mind off of all of the horrific possibilities that could happen in the next couple of hours.
Are you a classic rock guy or are you a Motown guy?
Well, keep going. I'm another kind of guy.
There's a whole bunch out there.
There's a whole bunch.
Country.
Right now, I'll tell you, I'm not embarrassed to say this, but right now, as you know, as we spent some time here a couple of weeks ago in the desert, I've gotten into female jazz singers.
Wow.
And the reason I'm doing that is I used to go with kind of the Motown, the groovy, and not really hard rock, and even some Van Morrison stuff, which would kind of fire me up. I want to feel clear and clean and smooth. I don't need to get. I'm going to do that all by myself. The adrenaline, the nerves are going to kick in. I don't need to get whoa. Let's see how hard I can hit this forehand.
Right.
I don't need that. So right now, that's where I'm at. I'm kind of into the more of a smoother, female, jazzier type of thing.
Yeah.
And I'll find a song, and I'll start practicing the hook of that song as I'm walking over from the hotel or driving over to the hotel as the first round. I will walk in, and to me, this is not. I do want to get a hit before that match, so I'm definitely. I've already worked out who it is I'm going to hit with. and I'll see a couple guys. They'll want to chat, and I'll say, hey man, let's I'll see you after the match. And I'm not trying to be this tunnel vision guy, being antisocial.
Right.
But I just want to find my practice partner. Let's grab a couple balls. I'll introduce myself, the tournament director, if I haven't ever met him before. Just thank him for hosting it. Try to be Mr. Nice Guy. So if there's some situation down the road in the tournament, I need to have built up some good vibes. It's already there. But I'll go out, and then I'm starting in that warm-up. I'm basically just, what can I do to move my feet, get my feet going?
Right.
Because if there are nerves for me, the feet, to me, can get slowed down. And so I want to get the feet moving. I want to try to crack a light sweat. But I've got the hook of that song going so that, number one, I'm not having this second voice or this third or fifth or 19th voice going, dude, now everyone's telling you that you should beat this guy 0-0, which is like the kiss of death.
Yeah,
And so I don't want that voice going on. And so I would say for that guy, and when I was trying to crack it past that second or third round into these national events, I would do the opposite. I'd have a lot of voices going off. I would have a lot of expectations. I'd have a lot of social.
Without a doubt, right? And all self-imposed, right?
Totally.
All self-imposed. None of it's real. Oh my gosh, what are they going to think? Oh my gosh, what am I going to think? Oh my gosh, what is my girlfriend going to think? Oh my gosh, what is my wife going to think? Whatever it is, right?
Oh my gosh, what's my girlfriend going to think? If I lose, maybe she'll start liking pickleball guys. I don't know.
Wow, that's deep.
It's a scary thought. I know, but
that's a wow. That's
I just set you back on your heels, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
Do you want us to stop right now? We could just.
Yeah, I don't know. That's anyway. I think.
So, guys, what I'm telling you, if you're trying to get to the quarters, don't have that thought. That would be the one thought you don't want to have.
I think that the significance of that is that these are all self-imposed. None of it's real, and so you have to find a way to stop the chatter. And I think a lot of players use music as you watch anything any of the slams on television. They show the players arriving at the tournament. I think so. I think the players as you watch them today, they everybody's got their earbuds in and they're listening to music probably, or could be a loop of a positive affirmations, something. And I think that's something. We have the device in our hand all day long, the phone, and they all have recording apps. And that's something, too, that you can do yourself. You don't need a psychologist. You don't need a sports psychologist or anything. You can literally voice your own affirmations. And, as you've talked about recently, Brent, about doing visual, cues and watching yourself hit a ball and creating that loop, a video loop of yourself hitting a great forehand. You can do the same thing audio with your phone. Just record a series of 3 or 4 positive affirmations. And listen to that in a loop.
I do think, at least for me, it's expectations. If I can just dial down the expectations, and it could be sometimes. I've had expectations before where I'm going out and playing the top guy, and all I'm telling myself is, please don't get beat 0-0. Please don't get beat 0-0. Then you think, now that's a great strategy. Way to set yourself up, right? So.
Right.
Anyway, I hope this helps. JJ, I got to scoot. I got to get set to go play some dubs.
Right on.
But what do we want everyone to do?
We'd like them to like us.
Well,
and subscribe.
Well, I know that they like us, right? What's not likable? But in terms of clicking the button that says like or the share, or
subscribe.
the subscribe. And what if they've got any comments? What would you suggest they do then?
Well, I think they just hop into the comment section down below as well.
Okay, all right.
And use that keypad and
let it rip.
And let us know what you think.
Good. All right, man. Listen, guys, get out there, have a spectacular day. JJ, always a lot of fun, and catch up with you again tomorrow.
Absolutely. I want to hear about one great forehand you hit today. No pressure.
Expectations.
All right, Brenny. We'll
All
talk
right.
to you soon.